Hey kids, it's me, Toni Homeperm, back with another eyeshadow palette review. And what eyeshadow palette could we be playing with today? Well, if my outfit is any clue, it is the Do You Want Some Milk palette by Mitchell. I think that's I think that's how you would say it. But you know what? That's too many M's, so we're just going to call him Mitchell. So there's a lot of M's there, but let's just call him Mitchell. So this is the Do You Want Some Milk eyeshadow palette. Beautiful black and white packaging, and everything in here is very lactose oriented. Very bovine. It's a bovine palette. And when we open her up, this is the color story. And it's a very unusual color story. I am going to say that. This first row is very neutral. Then the second row is sort of grungy green with this beautiful sort of neon green. Then you've got a lavender blue row, a pinky row, and then sort of a burgundy, orangey, yellow row. So I would say it's not really a color story for the faint of heart, but I've never been accused of being faint for heart. So when I saw it, I was intrigued, and I had wanted to try out Mitchell's formula. I do have the Mitchell palette from by Beauty Bay, but of course that was by Beauty Bay's formula would not be the same as the formula in Mitchell's own palettes. As I said, I was intrigued. I wanted to try it out, and this is the look that we created today. I went in ham with the colors from this palette. I said, we're just doing this for fun today. There is no gig. So let's just dive right into it and use as many of the colors as possible. And this is the look that we created today, and I'm very happy with it. It's very drag, it's very wild, and I like it. I almost forgot. I have swatches to show you. So let me throw the swatches up on the screen, and we will go over them one by one. Now, I had the crazy idea that I might be able to fit all of the swatches on one arm, but alas, that was not to be. So here we have the first two rows, starting with Milky, How Now, Brown Cow, Caramel, Biscuits, Toe Beans. Oh, I love toe beans. That makes me think of my cat. Got Milk, Grass-Fed, Soured, and Golden Purr. Okay, now we have the next three rows, starting with Pearl, Claws, Ocean Highs, Bluebells, Binks, Meow, Licky Licky, Lactose, Intolerant, Udda Feline, Angus, Jessie's Girl, Sugar Puff, and Daisy. I hope I got the names of those right. The text is it's for these eyes, kids. I'm sorry, it's hard to read. Mitchell, do an old gal a favor, and maybe next time just make the names of the shadows a little easier to read. I don't have a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to put on to try and decipher what some of these letters are. But that being said, those were the swatches, and as you can see, everything swatched out great. Now I'm going to take us back in time, and I'm going to show you how I created this look with the Mitchell Do You Want Some Milk palette. Stay tuned. Okay, and we're back. I glued my eyebrows down, did my base foundation. I did new eyebrows, and I used colors from the palette itself. We used some of How Now, some of Biscuits, some of Meow, some of Angus, and even some of Feline, this shimmer. Just because I needed to get that darkness. I like the eyebrows to go from lighter to dark. So that's what we did. So I'm going to try to do a very intense, colorful look today. Going to try and use as many of the colors in here that we can. And I think I might actually set a light color at the very top under the eyebrows that I can sort of blend the other colors out into. So the question is which. I think, I just want to try it out. We're having fun today. I'm going to use this light pastel blue, Ocean Highs. Take a brush, make sure I color switch it, because who knows if there's anything still on it. And we're going to put that right, oh, that's a beautiful color, right up there. Did I mention I used my P. Louise base for the eye primer today? Just so you know. And yeah, it is filthy. Ooh, sorry. Okay, so I think I'm going to put some of Angus in the outer corner to start, and that is this color right here. There's no black in this palette, and that is pretty much the darkest color, so Angus will probably act as my black for the purposes of this eye look. Okay, now I'm going to go into Bluebells, the very bright blue. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this very bright pink, Lactose. And now I'm going to go in with the color Udda One. Udda One. Oh, all the lactose references in this palette. You gotta love it. Okay, that's coming along. I know it looks crazy. We just have to trust the process. So I'm going to re-intensify everything, re-blend, and I think I will then cut the crease, and we will be right back after that. Stay tuned. I'm back. I re-intensified all my colors, re-blended, all that good stuff. Went in, cut my crease. I actually used a little bit of my Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover, and then went in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in white to make a nice bright white base. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to sort of transition from the cut area, from this outside edge, a little bit coming in with the dark blue. Reason being, well, you'll see shortly. But I need this blue tone to blend into the next shade that we're gonna put on. So I'm gonna work on that. Okay, here's where we go a little crazy. I'm going to put this color soured, this very bright green, over the rest of the cut crease. Let's see what happens. Okay, I like how that looks. Let me do the same on the other side. Okay, I think I'm happy with what I have so far. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of liner work, remove the tape, touch up, and we'll be ready to do the bottom of the eye. Stay tuned. I wasn't filming. I was speaking to a camera that was not recording. Okay. All right. So I finished the upper eye. I did some black liner work. I put my NYIiiice jumbo eye pencil in white in the waterline. Now we're going to do the under eye, and I'm gonna go from I'm gonna use some shimmers. Why not? We're going all out today. So we're gonna use first feline, then this color intolerant, and finally I think this is licky licky licky. It's a little hard for me to read the colors, the names in this. They're little tiny, and my eyesight is not the greatest. What can I tell you? Which makes it even harder for me when I'm doing some detailed liner work on the eyes, because I really can't see what I'm doing. And I just have to hope for the best. Okay, so there was feline, and now we're going to take some of intolerant, this bright pink. And now in with licky licky. Okay, the under eye is done. So I'm just going to go off camera, finish everything up, and we'll be back to see the finished look. Stay tuned. And we're back. And here it is, the finished look that you saw at the beginning of the video. So, what do you all think? As I told you, I went in with a lot of the colors from the palette. I said, let's not be afraid of going wild, using all kinds of colors. And I have to say, I'm very happy with how this look turned out. What do you think of this look? Leave me a comment down below. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you just meh? Let me know. I'm interested to hear what you have to say. Now, of course, I'm sure you're all wondering what I did to complete this look when I went off camera. Of course, I did my normal contouring and highlighting. And for blush, I actually went back into the palette. You know that I like to do that. And I used this orange tone, Sugar Puff, with a little bit of this golden yellow, which is called, I think that's Daisy. It's so hard to read the colors on here for these old eyes. I'm sorry, but I use this orange and I use this yellow, and also for the highlight, which I hope you can see how blinding it is. I used the color up here, Milky, which is this beautiful shimmery white gold, and as a highlighter, ooh, I just love it. It is stunning. And on the lips, I used my Chaotic Cosmetics Black Hearted, but then went back into the palette and put some of this beautiful duochrome shimmer called, I think that's Licky Licky Licky? Likey Likey? Licky Licky? Likey Likey? I don't know. But that's the color that I used, and it is gorgeous. It's this pink golden duochrome shimmer. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So when I put the black lip down, and then, you know, I just tap like that, and it gives you a beautiful effect. And then, of course, there was the wig, jewelry, outfit. There was two other things. I'm trying to remember what they were, but they escape me at the moment. But that's what we did to finish up this look. I have to say, I'm very happy with how it came out. I like it. I like it. I like it. So if you're interested in picking up the Do You Want Some Milk palette for yourself, I believe it's available directly from Mitchell at his website, which is www.madebymitchell.co.uk. And I also think it's available on Beauty Bay, I believe. So both of those places should have the palette available if you are interested in it for yourself. So, of course, I know you're all wondering the question, is it drag worthy? Hmm? Hmm? Yes, it's a drag worthy palette. I could definitely use this for the gig. I definitely could. There's a lot of different colors in there. I could use it for many different color looks, and the quality of the eyeshadows were great. I have no complaints. Great mattes, great shimmers. So the only thing I will say is it's not a color story for everyone. If your jam is Charlotte Tilbury, this is not the palette for you. I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I guess there are people who like both Charlotte Tilbury and crazy color stories, but I think they're few and far between. I personally, the Charlotte Tilbury palettes, those all sort of very neutrally taupey, tanny. Not for me. Not for me. But this palette, the Do You Want Some Milk palette, definitely for Toni Homeperm. Definitely Toni Homeperm approved. Well, there you have it. Another fun look created for you today using a new palette. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy this video, then please hit the like button down below. If you want to see more of these videos from me, please hit the subscribe and the notification bell. You can always catch me twice a month on Naughty or Nice, the internet variety show that I do with New York City horror diva, Alexis Flame. And don't forget my weekly podcast, God'll Get You for That, Walter, the show that I do with Tom Cat, where we review old episodes of the 1970s sitcom Maude, which starred B. Arthur. Okay, kids, that's all she has for today. She wants to get out of all this and have lunch. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to say a big thank you to all the new subscribers. It shocks me that every day it seems I have more and more people subscribing to the channel. But thank you all so much. And with that being said, I am out of here, peeps. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.